Internet di nkoma Dr. Nyaho Tamakloe abedi di echenkro yi. Ose ono ne cousin ene Jerry John Rawlings na wo kam obia te say Jerry John Rawlings, former president of Ghana, ose ni wo no wo ye no. Enye ono ani wo nkofo bi plane ye eno omuku no ose he was eliminated. Mebebo video no ama wahwe. Owie ye nso ena orafo Operation Recover All Loot for yi odisi wo mo so. Enya asem keto ha CBD TV pacho and then first time I will share channel ya kindly subscribe. Uwie so no wa share wa like wa comment FM pacho no insults, okay? Na fama wadamfo bi unua bi anase busuani bi pacho no mu nyina omumra no mu ma mehwe bi. Okay, uwie so amia notification bell no said the bear anytime be upload new video no na we hu na wa ba behwe. Na me say Dr. Nyaho Tamakloe or send a cousin a former president of Ghana, Jerry John Rawlings. Na new one who sensem or da betu dwa on one findings and then maybe a who say papa ni wo no wu ye no a yonkofo bi na plan ni wo no no. Na before can no or see Operation Recover All Loot na okuje to ablakwa ayo mo chairman and police retired police COP Nathaniel Kofi Boache eka ho Martin Kpebu lawyer oka ho and dom level also ka ho and afi journalist Raymond Archer almost ka ho was woman to me no pursue one by no a dear bad dear potting have they successfully prosecuted even one person in Puana omunyo si president Kufuor betina so first year no na nkofo a waye om ho adwuma no edi bia kotum na nya asem ketwa na we mu ba de yen nyina ani tua odi sa nkomo no monhwe sa nkomo ne na afei mento aso mamo nsem o ka de fa Rawlings ni wo ni ho enne de all train say ABC.
Nothing is happening and these people are working freely.
They say they have oral. Oral is prosecuting a number of these people.
What has the oral done? Tell me what is done so far. Maybe I don't know. When Kufuor came to power, I am a stout NPP man. A lot of malfeasance were detected in the previous administration of the NDC. A special court was put in place.
Yes.
People were arrested, detained, prosecuted, and sent to jail, including very prominent people in this country.
Yes.
Within a short period that the new administration came. What are we seeing now?
You don't see the willpower to prosecute?
You tell me anyone who has been prosecuted successfully, as we sit down now, when this new government came into power. You show me one person.
So you don't think that oral ultimately will be able to successfully?
Look, if you want to test the salinity of a salt, you have to put it in your mouth. So if you don't do that, you will never know the salinity of that particular salt, because salt comes from different areas. You made mention of oral, and believe me, these days I don't talk like an MPP or CPP or no. My interest is in this nation, how this nation can move forward. There were a lot of accusations against people who were in the previous administration. The impression some of us even had that some of the accusations were so naked, you can see straight that this is an offense that has been committed. We have the government has been in existence for 1 year plus.
Yes.
Not a single person, one single person has been successfully prosecuted. Then you ask yourself, the thousands of them, are they even going to be called at all? So that is my biggest concern. If people who steal state property, money for the people, are arrested, prosecuted successfully, and jailed, that would be a huge deterrent to politicians.
okeka kan sem ho nyina wie no na fa omu di nkomo ko anim kakra no na chese Jerry John Rawlings ho abamu na journalist so ye kokonseni ono so interested e wo jeje side ho no o pia papa na papa mekani ntia time a Rawlings wu ye no mu a pe soldiers mienu bi a omo ye captains omu chia omu nsem asem omu beka che omu ni say mission accomplished eno na nchen oso omu wie ye nso a nurses 5 a na omu hwe Rawlings so ewo fie no wose Rawlings wu ya pe oma disappear oma yera is a grandpa so mu ni country oma ko out of the country ye nti omu nka biom osi oye omampeni ex-president enti sewu autopsy mpo one good year ni ya call for autopsy obi ntumi nya autopsy inti papa ni komo didi ni nyina no kire se eye Jerry John Rawlings no yekuna na se yenkuna se covid test cramp no papa ni ye 2 times ni nyina ba out negative na chese papa no ni covid bia se don be kan se covid ne kunu no osi nya covid bia ne kunu no Anya COVID no si okun no me de anya me na me kan Nyaho Tamakloe Dr. Nyaho Tamakloe fa ni title man no ono no wo kan me ni court sika Dr. Nyaho Tamakloe na e kan o ehwe video na
I remember a few hours after the passing on of Jerry John Rawlings.
Okay.
Early in the morning, I had a visit from a journalist.
Okay.
He came, opened his phone, and I have it on my phone right now. It's almost 5 years now.
Yes.
Then, reading it, it has been stated there clearly that I was Rawlings' physician. And that when he fell ill, I was called, went to his house to have a look at him. And I suggested that he should be moved to Nyaho Clinic. And the wife, late Konado Ajman Rawlings, I regret strongly that that lady is no more, particularly because of this story. The wife disagreed with me that Rawlings should be moved to Kolebu.
These are still the claims.
These are claims. I'm talking about claims.
Yes.
None of what I have said so far is true. So you have to ask yourself, why should a group of people formulate such a thing? They have a reason. So Rawlings should be moved from how the story is narrated, that Konadu was against my suggestion that he should be sent to Nyaho Clinic and he should be moved to Kolebu. Then within a short time, 2 doctors came from Kolebu to join me in looking after Rawlings. And the doctors allegedly are said to have been sent by Akufo-Addo. So when I read it, I felt so bad and very sad. So right in front of the journalist, I called my cousin, who was then running Nyaho Clinic, a young doctor.
Yeah, Dr. Tamakloe.
And I said, Doc, Elikam is called.
Elik, yeah.
Has go through our records and see, because when I spent my time there with the founder of the clinic, my late uncle,
Yes.
I have not seen Rawlings anywhere near the clinic. Find out if somewhere along the line he has been brought there. And this was during the COVID period. He came back and told me that there's nothing like that. I say, just most recent, he said, he has checked, there's nothing like that. So the journalist advised that I should respond immediately, because this have gone all over the world. And it's true, people called me.
Yes.
As far as from Australia. Now, what I have narrated to you is a complete fallacy, lies. I've never been Rawlings' doctor. I've never been to Rawlings' house, residence. Never, ever.
You never went to his residence?
Never, ever. And these are facts. I have not even given Rawlings any attention in an emergency case as a doctor. Rawlings was in the Air Force most of the time in Takrady. I was in the infantry.
Okay.
Here, either in 1 battalion of infantry and my next battalion was 5 Battalion of Infantry. I have not come across Rawlings anywhere. Indeed, even though Rawlings is a relation, because Rawlings' grandmother
Yes.
was a granddaughter of Nyaho Tamakloe the first, my great-great-grandfather.
And Rawlings' mother was your auntie.
Yes, she was my auntie. Rawlings' mother was my auntie. So I asked myself, who can falsify such a thing? They might have a reason. And the reason is quite simple. I have to find out certain things about Rawlings' illness and what led to his death. Because certain things took place. The impression we were given as a public was that Rawlings died of COVID-19. Yes. I cross-check it with my own cousin, his own cousin too, Michael Susudis, may he rest in peace.
Yes.
And it was a lie. He had 2 tests and they came out negative. As I have stated in the book, that's point number 1. A man of Rawlings' caliber and level, a former president, cannot die without autopsy being done. And I have said, if an autopsy has been done, they should bring it out.
So that the nation sees it.
It's getting to 1 year now, nobody has come forward. You follow me?
Yes.
Because autopsy can tell us exactly what killed Jerry John Rawlings, especially if they do what we call chemical pathology. All these things, if they have done them, they should come forward. Thirdly, from what I was told by my cousin, Michael Susudis, may he rest in peace, that 5 nurses who were looking after Jerry John Rawlings at Kolebu, the moment he passed on, they all disappeared. They were taken out of the country.
And I got quite intrigued when I read that.
And I'm coming. Let me line them up so I don't get confused. The nurses disappeared. If the nurses are around, they should come forward. 5th, there were 2 military officers. I know them personally. They know me too, as I've stated in the book.
The captains?
But 2 captains. But for a lot of reasons, I'm holding the name for the meantime. Because I've asked government to set up an independent commission of inquiry to find out what really killed Rawlings. The captains met just after his death. And they shook hands and said, mission accomplished. That means a lot. It's a military balance. That means a lot. Rawlings, to me, didn't die through COVID. He didn't die through COVID. Who planned and have Rawlings eliminated one day will come out.
Is it just because?
Because if it is not a planned thing, you ask yourself, why should I be connected with it? Because if people got to know earlier that I was part of it, they might probably calm their tempers down. That is the whole thing.
Asem ne da ho no se wa hwewi ene wan subscribe me patcho subscribe why na share like na comment fefe men you obia o why me kwa kofa kokonsa fofra ba see in the next video. Okay, all right, bye.